in effect.
Well, I listen to whatever he's saying, and then I'll decide whether or not it's good for me to make a response to what he's saying. Because the Bible says he don't owe the man anything but love, and then I just turn him off, love him, and go it on.
Yeah, yeah,
But just talk to a
that,
fella for a little while, find out if you're gonna make any sense with him.
right? Cause
So
that's all it's really about. It's like hate is too heavy for the heart to beat. When your heart is beating with the magnetic rotational pull of this earth pulling you from today into tomorrow. So for you to just love knowing that most people was taught to be stupid because they was taught stupid shit, so they do stupid shit. So it is what it is. So you gotta live there and see that as, hey, they don't know what they do. So tell them,
right.
either,
So
either,
let a
either,
man do what he do,
and you do what you
and
do.
I do what I do, and so forth. Because the last thing a man wants is correction.
And that's
He
just
don't
it.
want
And
to
that's just
think
it,
you're
though.
right. So I just let him go ahead on and think rather than confused. I let him go on and think you're right, because it don't make no difference other than running your pressure up if I argue with you about a thing. So whatever you decide, I'll just say, man, I wish you well with it.
Yeah, all you can do is, like I say, man, did you really think that out? And then leave it alone.
That's it. That's right. You got to ask yourself every once in a while, how important is that?
Yep. Did you?
Really?
Cause like I say again, like I was telling Booby, to tell somebody one thing and them believe in another thing is to start a conflict with them if you're trying to push something on them. I don't push nothing on nobody. I just talk to people and ask them what they thinking. You see, because some of the shit that people doing, I don't think they thinking.
Well, I got a big old sign, something bigger than two of your dudes that says thank you. Matter of fact, I got two of them like that, and I got a girl coming to do me another one bigger than that. And so that's the bottom line. Mankind ain't thinking.
They
It's
ain't
just
thinking.
reacting.
See, because most people, when you think about it, though, Dad, most people are going straight by some of the things that they was taught to believe in, not to know. You see, so therefore, the thing that they was taught to believe in, not to know, some of the things that you won't know, still and all, you need to go further to know, but not just give a fuck is something that you don't do. And that's a lot of people doing that. And when I say a lot of people doing that, I done had nurses live there and say, you asking too many questions. What? This is my body. I want to live. So therefore, I want to know what's in that needle.
I got a sign I think says you can't. I'm gonna say I can't. Make it tell you. It says you can't make the world right, but you can entertain what makes you wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's a good one, Dad. That's a good one. I like that one. Cause that's all we do. The ones that do know the truth.
So you entertain whatever makes you wrong. You got to write that, because the world is the world.
Right, right, right,
You
right.
just trying to get behind, trying to take the world out.
No, 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 no. Cause one thing about after what happened to me in the hospital, for me not to be, then went back to the hospital in 3.5 years. Well, in 2.5 years, going on 3 years. For somebody to tell you HIV positive and you wasn't, for somebody to take you through a surgery that you didn't have to have, all to find out that you're not HIV positive and you didn't have to go through the surgery, it's all about the money, and the money would have been them putting you on the medication. And I'm like, wow. And that's what they're doing to a lot of people. They're doing a lot of people
Man,
that.
then the rated team, he didn't tell nobody being needed this and it. And so, unrighteous team keep selling or sell teams, anything you can sell teams to. They'll come up and bring on the team, you got money, you get those to feed.
Mm.
You got to get those less feed and those, oh, there. And so that's just the way the world is. So that's just, you know, life, and you deal with it.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, you can't.
And how do you do?
That's why, like I said, you can't let it bring you down because then how you gonna get up?
Well, I can tell you, you and that lady just told me are really blessed, because this is the first two calls that anybody can really stay on the phone that long without it cutting off.
Oh, you know one thing. When the creator wants the connection to be there, it's gonna connect to be there.
That's what I told that lady. I said, so here, that's just the way it goes.
You know.
And so forth. So everything is hunky dory. We get some rain down here, because I tell you, things will get wet since I've been on this thing. I mean, think you can drive on?
Can't even drive on it. Because that's how all that water did the soil. That's how water did the soil. But you know that they manipulating the weather now too now. Yeah, they playing with that too now. So it's like it's almost like when you look at it, you gotta be in tune with the creator, because the shit that they doing, they destroying shit, and they destroying the world at a fast pace. You dig? Because things are, because I'm seeing where fishes are dying off, birds are dying off, all because of the pollution in the air, water, and in the earth.
Yeah, right. Because that's what you guys realize. That's what mankind is all about, making him some
money. Yep.
Resources and stuff like that. So I'll run a plant and I'll pay you to set my plant up in your seed or carrots or whatever, and then I'll give you something, because I ain't got nowhere to destroy my weight. So you say, well, it's right down in there.
No.
Yeah, that's all it's all about.
Can see that. The nature of the world, people.
Kind of mankind, that's just the way mankind is.
People.
And so forth. So.
But yeah. So yeah, besides that, everything honky dory except for me fighting these people with this bullshit. They don't want to give me the videotape. See, I did a documentary on how racist Walmart is, with people coming in there in wheelchairs, people coming in there returning shit. And when I went in there and doing my documentary, I didn't know that it was a sheriff that I was talking to, because he didn't have a sheriff shirt on. He had a shirt on, I thought it said security, but it said sheriff because I couldn't read. But anyway, so when I thought he was a sheriff and he started talking sport to me, I said, man, I'm not going to talk to you no more. And then he grabbed me by my shoulders, and for some reason or another, I stood up, and and he slammed me on the ground and said, I'm the sheriff, bitch. And I'm still sitting there saying, where did my leg get the strength to stand up on that dude? But anyway, so after that, they thought about what charges they were going to give me, which they really wasn't supposed to give me no charge, but they felt that they had to give me a charge because they hurt me to the point where I would end up in the hospital, but I wasn't going to the hospital.
Let me interrupt and ask you something.
Talk to me.
Is that settled?
No, that's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not settled. They don't want to give the videotape or the whole ordeal inside of the Walmart. They want to get to the lawyer that we have, and I'm like, how is that? That's bullshit. But now I realize, now I know Walmart is part of the government establishment, and they just told us straight out, this will go years until I mess up, meaning drive drunk or some shit like that there and be stopped, and they'll throw all this shit back up on me. Oh no, we dealing with this here now, because it ain't gonna work like that. And they done pushed the court date almost 4 months from now. That go to show you exactly what they're trying to do.
Well, you got a lawyer handling that?
I got a state attorney, a dude that I know him, but I don't know him. But I ain't got no money to be paying nobody that, and they ain't none of a bunch of liars anyway. So it is what it is.
That's what I'm saying. Because I got a thing with me that I recently started.
Uh-huh.
I don't let nobody tell me what their burden is unless it's something I can solve.
Right. Gotcha.
So what you're doing, you're reliving whatever they think is.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever you tell somebody something, if somebody slap me, all right, I go and tell my buddy, man, so-and-so is going to slap me. So if my buddy ain't going to make that situation better, what I'll probably be doing, if he's on a high note, I'll bring him down to a low note. So I figure, if I'm going through something, me telling you, if you ain't in the business of solving what I'm going through, would just run the risk of me bringing you down to where I am. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might be something we ain't actually be doing, because people like to vent.
Right.
But venting need to be vented to where venting gonna cause you some kind of result.
Right.
If not, you're gonna be just living that situation over again, and your person just go right back to where it was when the thing first happened.
And that's why I got so many. I'm talking to so many different people about it, and then I'm doing different type of studies on it, and I'm seeing that it ain't nothing but the system being broke. That.
Well, the system is that's what we understand. You live in a broken world.
So therefore, I gotta just go through. I gotta go through it the way that I can. Right. So I gotta go through it the way that I can, head on.
That's right. You gotta go through it where you can, whichever ain't gonna make your situation worse.
Right. Right.
So see, there's gonna be some fights I'm gonna get in, but before I get in them fights, I'm gonna have to come to the reality that now you gonna either win this fight or you gonna lose this fight, so you better be ready to handle whatever consequences.
Right. 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 Cause like I said again, one of the first lawyers that I had that quit, he said he don't understand why this even was in court. He said he don't see how I end up in jail in the wheelchair, how I end up on the ground and not in the hospital after being on the ground. All this he was violations to my civil rights and everything. And he said, hey, but I'm an attorney, I'm just here to defend you, and I'm saying that this ain't no case that I really want to deal with. And that's exactly what he told me that.
Yeah, and so forth. Cause see, that's the thing about it. You can't tell who is who.
Right, that.
See, a man can easily be bought off. Say, hey,
Yep.
don't touch that. I give you don't touch that.
Yep. Because
so you gotta look at the system that you're dealing in. So that's why I may have to add up where he goes, what he does, because you see, this whole thing about I got a right. So that you can throw that crap out the window.
Yeah, you can throw that shit clean out the window.
You don't get,
yeah.
Your leadership to where you go from the mouth, you better just stay home.
No.
And so forth, because you got to realize the kind of world you're living in.
Yeah, man.
And so forth. I sit here and say, if I was going to go through this thing and say, like, well, man, God, all this time we losing right here, then AT&T owe us. Now, I'm going to talk to some people that's using the same kind of time I'm losing to see what kind of feedback they got. And if they come ahead, we are approaching AT&T to a lawyer for getting our time back, because you got to put the time back on your phone. I don't care if you reach the service or not.
Right. So like you say, y'all might be able to get a class action lawsuit.
Weighing this thing to the point that if I can't get enough people, that's just going to be the way it is.
Yeah, because like you said, if you can't get enough people, because it is about numbers,
right.
baby. If you ain't got you ain't got the numbers, baby, you ain't really got the chance of winning. See, I just got the truth behind me, and the truth don't even work no more.
Right. Because you got to weigh, I got to weigh how much time it's going to take me to be going here and going there for this and that. So I got to say out to use it with.
Right.
Then I got to realize somebody lost more. And I've lost. This certain situation happened in my life, I use them as a lesson.
That's what you're supposed to.
It's not something.
Yeah.
And whatever, but you teach me a lesson, then one of the lessons will be is that you see less of me.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
And that's a, like I say, and that's a good lesson for them. Yes. That's a good lesson for them, because
see, the same master I believe in is the one that says vengeance is mine. You pay back. And so if I'm gonna solve all my burdens, I don't need him. Some of them, he gonna have to solve. And he gonna solve them. It ain't gonna be my way. He solve his way. You there?
Oh yeah, I'm listening.
Oh, okay. That's the way that phone go, because sometimes you talk, I was talking to me and friend, I believe, and boy, I was just talking away, I looked at the thing, black is talking.
How's she doing?
I said, well, I don't know how much time she got. But that's just the way life is, man. You know, and I'm learning to just deal with it on a day-by-day basis and know how much to put into a thing and when to withdraw from a thing and so forth, and leave it at that.
Oh, well, she in the hospital?
was just saying, I just threw it out and said that when I asked you where you feel at, because I was saying I was talking to Miss Franklin one day.
Okay, now, and I asked you how she was doing. I asked you how she was doing.
Oh, she's doing all right, I guess, because I tried to call her just a while ago, but I didn't have no service.
All right, cause the way you said, you kind of spooked me there, cause it sounded like you said she holding on, she barely making it. And that's what I thought about. I said, what ain't that? All right. Well, yeah, though, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm just glad your phone is on where you can let them talk to somebody, cause even though we didn't have these things a long time ago, if you can't see that person and talk to them, it's a whole lot better than not seeing them or talking to them at all.
Yeah, right, and so forth, and so you just have to be thankful for whatever you got,
and roll with it,
and roll with it,
and roll with it, baby. We live in the circle of life. What goes around comes around. You just gotta be ready for your get down if you putting down something bad.
Well, how is my girl doing?
That was my main reason for calling too. She about to graduate from college and all this other stuff, and they done went with my daggone rent and stuff. And I'm like, wow, this is some bullshit for real. So it is what it is. So I called Booby up and asked Booby, what she need me to do for her, and I'm gonna do some drawings and stuff for her, cause it is what it is. Nobody don't want nothing for nothing.
Yeah. And I don't know, I hope they're teaching them something in school, because they very seldom call, but I can understand my situation, because tell about how to get through to me no way.
Yeah, cause she had tried to call you. I think that was last week, and she said that the phone just rung. I said, well, he probably was busy at work somewhere.
Yeah, well, that's what a lot of people say. It's just a ring, and then it would just cut off. Because it's just certain times you just ain't got enough service. I just charge it, so whenever it decides that they're going to let me through, I found that you can keep the operator, and before it rings, I hang it up, and then I try making a call, and I can get through. Sometimes it'll do that. Then sometimes I can cut it off, wait a little while,
and I was trying to let people know that that's basically their way of showing you that whenever they want, they can cut all ties of communication.
And so that's why I don't talk no business on no phone, because just like they can make it for me to get in touch with you.
Yeah.
They can be taking whatever I'm saying to you down.
But when you look at it, they taking that down now anyway. That's being.
That's why I just try to, you try to keep things on the up and up.
Yep. Because like you say, if you ain't got nothing to hide, you ain't got nothing to let them hide nothing from. Nobody.
Right. And so forth.
But yeah, dude, I'm just happy to hear your voice, old dude. I gotta get up there and come see you. But like I said again, dealing with these people, this bullshit, it's rough to even leave the state.
Yeah, well, you're blessed, because you told me how long it been since you been back in Knoxville.
Oh, I ain't going back, buddy. Believe that.
And so forth. So that's what it's all about, man.
Keeping healthy.
A man just gotta learn how to negotiate his own thing.
Yeah.
And because the Bible even tells you put no trust in no man.
Never that.
So forth. So don't put no trust in no man for nothing. And so forth. So that's why I always expect a mankind. So I was telling the man that. I said, just like I'm talking to you now, man. I said, now, my prayer is to expect the unexpected of mankind. I said, right now, if you jump up and start acting a fool, I said, it wouldn't bother me. And that man looked at me so strange, but I was telling the truth. Because I remember when I was on the bus, I was in California one year. I was, had a nice conversation. And all of a sudden, that woman went, I don't know what direction she took. And that woman now kept me and so forth. So I was doing something to the poor woman. And so forth. So that I was blue.
See, because there you got to realize.
I snapped and turned around the other way.
Because you got to realize mental illness is amongst us real bad. Real bad.
And I put another sign on the board for my brother. He likes my sign. He told me, put something on the board. I put one sign on the board that says, pain sometimes hide behind laughter. So you can't judge what a fella's about by his reaction. So a fella can be laughing and hurting all over.
Yeah, right.
And
It,
so forth.
it's called he's sugarcoating. He's sugarcoating the shit
Right.
that's underneath.
And so I tell them in church, I say, now don't y'all be walking around here hurting, and so forth, ain't letting nobody know, because you can't get no help for something you don't expose.
And then you right about that, because if they stay inside long enough and needing help by themselves, it ain't good.
Right. And
It ain't
so
good.
forth, because it'll break out into something else.
Right. Cause the mind is snap.
With something, and we all in one family.
Thank you.
You come and let us know, and so we try to get together and help you through this thing. Because if you come here, we didn't take it back home. You got a problem on your hand, Mark.
See, cause I got a company that I own. Well, I own part of the company. It's called Total Life Change, and I use the products and stuff for that changed my life as far as my body is concerned, and the things that I eat and everything, and the energy that I have every day to even much try to work back to just standing up, not just walking. And I'm like, the doctors ain't liking nothing that I'm doing, to the point where I'm beating bushes trying to get colostomy bags and rubber catheters, and you know I gotta do the rubber catheter every 6 hours, and it's crazy what they trying to do. Like I told, my provider, I said, as long as you fighting for me, they can't do nothing but give me what I need, because you're my provider. They can live there and ignore me, but they can't never ignore you. And that's a trip how that shit work though. It's crazy though, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it's just a crazy world, man. I tell you all the bad. It's unbelievable. But then there was a saying that a man said a long time ago. He said, when a nation is about to fall, the unthinkable becomes thinkable.
And ooh, that was a good one,
Dad. They got stuff here that used to be unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Unthinkable. And so that's just the world we live in, and so forth. But a man has to choose his direction.
Yeah.
His response to
everything. You gotta have, like they say, you gotta lay up there and think a thing through before you even must do whatever you want to do. Because if you don't think the thing through before you do whatever you want to do, when the shit hit the fan, the shit gonna fall on you, because you didn't think it through far enough. Because once you think a thing far enough, once you think a thing,
that don't go for some things,
everything, all things, because if you take the time out to filter this shit through your heart, which is the smart thing, because it do what it do, it pumps the blood, it don't suck it, you will get the truth to that there, and you will know what you're doing, and not have to believe in what you're doing, because you done took the time out to know that it's gonna work. And I like that, you know, this everything that I'm seeing with this system, this medication and everything, before it was too late for me. You see, and what I mean before it was too late for me, if I would have stayed on a psyche medication that was having me docile and having voices and all kind of other crap that was going on, I'm like, I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Because all the medication do nothing but unbalance your chain of thought.
That's right.
And I'm straight as an arrow, shy to talk it, sharp as a razor that can cut a hair follicle down the middle. I'm just trying to tell you. And like I say, and your voice just give me more power. You know, to know that we all part of the Creator. You are the part of the Creator that created me. You see, through my mama. So it is what it is when you really see what you see and know what you know, dealing with the people that you know. Because the ones that you don't know, all you can do is love them from afar. Can't hate them. Because, say again, can't hate nobody, because everybody was taught something that they didn't really get.
Right. And you give a thing a chance to work.
Right. So it's like, I can't knock somebody for who they are now, because I was basically in their shoes a while ago. So it is what it is. You just gotta lay up there and weigh the shit out exactly how it needs to be weighed out, through the Creator and you. You see, through the Creator in you, boom, and after that, there, everything gonna fall like dominoes because that's what they do.
That's it.
But
When he's in the leadership, he ain't gonna lead you wrong.
Yep, that's why I'm happy. I'm happy that you sound like you're doing good, dog.
I'm doing great. I mean, no sense in me complaining. I ain't got no complaints.
Nah, because like I say, it ain't nothing but waste of air.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, right. So for such thing as be content and whatsoever state you in.
Yeah, because like I say, it can always be worse.
And the Bible tells me, say, having food and raiment, therewith be content.
Nah.
Now, being satisfied and content, two different things. But be content.
Because I told you about it yesterday. I said, for you to bitch about what you don't have, think about somebody that has nothing.
That's it, right?
You
and
bitching about what you do have.
I look at my girl, Jane, what is her name? Jane Tyler. That girl been paralyzed for 15 years. She jumped off a swimming pool when she was 17 years old. Jumped off a cliff because of swimming. And she paralyzed from her neck down. One of the beautiful singers, a minister, and do drawing. Top of the line drawing. Do all that with a mom.
Right. Oh, I know you talking about too.
Jay Erickson Carter. And she sponsors wheelchairs all over the nation.
Yep.
Different countries and stuff like that. Then they have camps for people who are disabled and still got dyslexia and different kinds of
disabled, yeah.
She got camps all over the world. And I draw a lot of encouragement from her because I don't care who you are, there's some days that's going to be up, and then there's going to be some days that's just going to be down days. And so forth.
And see, like you saying that there. I'm gonna say this here, and I'm not gonna be shallow when I say this here. In order to have a down day, you can't see nobody else that's downer than you. My days could start off with that little inkling of that feeling, and then my feeling is up because I already know the Creator do what the Creator do in you to feel the way that you choose to. When you know that you have life, free will, and your choices. So your choices to love and not hate should pick you up anytime you feel bad. I'm just trying to tell you. That's what it do me.
But then there'll be times in your life when you're doing all you know to do to help somebody and they ain't getting it.
Right.
That don't get so you. And because most of your concern is supposed to be about somebody else.
All the time. It ain't people never selfish. You never supposed to be about self because it's not about me. It's not really about you. It's really it's really about the M-E being upside down being the W-E meaning we all as one conscious thinking people. You see, it's just that we don't get that. That's part of us that's lost. Until you find it, hey, it is what it is. And that's what the Creator is. It is what it is. But yeah, though, I know you don't mess with them sausages or nothing more, because I'm about to explain to you. If you don't want to hear it, I ain't gonna say nothing. But that meat, it's like this here. Do you know what I take for infections now instead of the medication that they used to give me? I take honey.
Take honey?
I take honey. Now, what the honey do is it magnetizes the inner of the body, like it coats it for all those different enzymes and shit that goes on in the body. But anyway, the medication that I was taking from them was making my body immune to it, so it wasn't even much stopping the infection no more, Daddy. So it was almost like they was giving up on me, having me seeing infectious disease doctors and everything, because none of the medication was working. But I'm like, y'all just got...
Yeah, like you said, the problem with most people is that they don't think.
They don't think. Because if you do like this shit,
you started thinking,
connecting the dots.
It's a result of your thinking.
Yeah, I connected the dots.
Not another man thinking.
Right. as the creator was telling me to connect the dots to see what the problem really is, and you're gonna see that the problem is the doctors. You see. Now you go to the emergency room, something totally different. If you go there for a shot, gun, car accident, any of those things. But if you go to any doctor dealing with with the digestive system, oh, you liable to get put on anything. So it is what it is. You gotta watch what you put into your temple.
Right, because everybody in the medical field
Ain't in the middle, yeah.
salesman.
Right. Yes. What y'all did?
I got a partner who's a pharmacist. He got some stuff that gotta be sold. So I gotta find somebody that we can sell this stuff to. You know what I'm saying? So that's where your thinking come in at. And so that's why it's important for a man sometimes to carve out some time in his life when he don't remember to sit down and think.
And you already know.
Would like to know, yeah, see how important the thing is, and see if there's another way this thing can be done. But so many people get settled on whatever everybody else is doing.
Right. See, because that's what I'm saying. I was just telling a friend of mine, a girl that comes sit with me on the weekend when Dave go be with his fiance. I was telling her one thing about us as people. We don't talk to other people like people. We shallow when we come down to technology. Technology done took over. You see, technology, people don't even talk to people no more.
No, indeed, no, man. Shoot, you just a number and stuff like that, like you say. Because you got people now don't come to family functions. He'll show up on the screen.
Yeah, you seen that, huh, Dad? This shit is yeah.
And the Bible tells me that the eyes are the windows of a soul. So that's why I'm more like talk to person. I ain't look in his eyes.
None, because like you say again.
You can tell a lot about person.
Yeah, because that's one thing. That's one thing about. Because that's one thing about a person when you talking to them face to face. You in their face.
That's right, and you look in his eyes tell a lot about that person.
Yeah, because like I said, when you talking to.
You can tell when he's getting angry.
Right, and see. And that's what I'm saying. When you face to face with a person, because just like with me trying to learn how to read and stuff right now, I told Boob, I said, when I learn how to read, there's some things that I really want to do. And what I really want to do is write something on a piece of paper and then look at that person after I give it to them and they read it to see their facial expression change, and then I'm going to know that they didn't got it. Right. You see, because people read better than they listen.
Yeah. Right, because Tyrone Davis made a record a long time ago when I was in the streets, they make him out and anything.
Nah. All kind of things. Be moving the phone away from your face and shit, looking at it. I done seen it on TV what people do.
Right, because I got a brother that he used to call you sometime and he asked you to be busy and you tell him yeah, and he keep on talking. So boom, after I found out that he talked that long, shit, I put the phone down, going on, be done with this, I might pick it up, he still talking. And I got what I got to do done. And he, even though I don't tell him we're on the phone. So you study a thing long enough to know the next note.
Oh man. But see, like that was a good one. But a person like me, if I just talk that much, first thing I do is when I come out of the phone and I say, "You heard what I said?" And then I already know you, Dad. Yeah, I heard you. Yeah. Cause I know. Oh, I already know. Now that's what you'll do because you ain't about no beating around the bush. You dig?
Right,
We
didn't know how to handle
right, cause you like I say.
We was. He gonna be on the phone. So I come back. He still be talking.
See, cause we were living of the world. You see what I'm saying? So therefore, we were treating people not like people. We were treating them like the sheep that we really are when we really aren't. You know, but it is what it is.
And see, technology really got people. They got so much fear.
Yeah.
People fear one another. See, what a lot of people don't understand in this area. I learned this in California. A lot of people gained a lot of weight when the gangs and stuff took over in California. Because rather than them being able to go out to the park,
They stayed inside.
Get out to the park and sit down and relax their mind and nerves. They gotta be inside.
Right.
So when you're inside, you're gonna find something to do that you wouldn't normally do.
And,
There's a refrigerator.
and you're gonna eat while you're doing it.
So you're gonna eat and you're gonna watch television and eat and so forth, and you're gonna be pointing it off. So then you're gonna go to sleep because you can't. You feel to go out.
And see, and
your system and all that affects your whole system, you know.
yeah, because fear is false evidence appearing real. And most people, if you why to be, and like I said again, when you fearing people and things, how can you really live life in fear all the time?
And that's why so many people have so many different ailments.
Right, right.
Because they don't have no joy.
Yeah, yeah.
You need to expand your life and your thought patterns and all that kind of stuff, you know, because everything in you, it gotta be released to whatever function it's supposed to do.
Yeah, because empathy and reciprocity is already embedded into your DNA. You just gotta work on it. You just gotta work on it.
Right.
But I'm just, like I said again, I just happy to hear your voice, old dog.
Well, I'm glad to hear you and so forth. I think it's gonna be better when these people finally get this joint thing together. But you know how mankind is.
They're gonna do it in their time.
They get paid to do that thing.
Like I just said, they're gonna do it in daytime. You see,
right.
Because daytime is.
As long as they can.
Cause you already just said it. You said the key word. They getting paid, so they getting paid by the hour. So therefore, how long it take is how much they get paid. I'm listening.
You hear that? You hear anything?
I ain't hear nothing.
Oh, okay.
What it doing?
That's thunder.
Oh, okay. Getting ready. Oh, yeah. See, cause like I say, know how I know that they playing with the weather too, is because it rained here, and the sun was out. They had a rainbow, and then the fall came in. All while it was raining. That ain't normal stuff. See,
well, I'm gonna let listen to what you're saying, and I ain't gonna make much of a comment about that.
Oh, okay.
Because I understand some things about the Bible and so forth, and some of this stuff is a wake-up call from the master.
Now, did you ever?
We're the kind of people that you gotta make a believer out of me. No, I ain't gonna just believe something unless it's something.
I'm just like you. I'm just like you, Dad. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. I ain't believing nothing unless I have some type of proof towards it, and it's good in my heart. I gotta feel it in my heart to be as real as it's gonna be, or I wouldn't get the heartbeat from it missing the beat. You see, because when you get something that's real, your heart skips the beat as you get it.
Right.
You see, so it's like when I heard about harp, I didn't know what harp was or nothing, and when I heard about algorithms, I didn't know what algorithms was or not until I found out that I was put on an algorithm. An algorithm is a voice pattern to what you're talking about, if it's true or not. So I was put on an algorithm, so now I've been banned out of certain countries for talking on my channel, The Truth is the Truth, period. So just knowing that, put on an algorithm and all this other crap, and then knowing that someone wrote the Bible and got supposed to been getting keen notions from the Creator. Man is doing all that he's doing. Am I right or wrong? I'm talking about as far as what's happening with. I'm talking about what's happening with people. It's man that's doing it to people. You see, like September 11th, that was man that did that. There was no natural event. Like with the earth, that's man that's digging in the earth. Just like what you have in the soul. If somebody digging your soul, you gonna move because the shit gonna hurt. Just like they tainting the air. All this here is part of us, this earth, and all of it is in us to be us. And that is as real as we breathe with a heartbeat. Because all the divine is in mind with us not knowing where our thoughts come from. Right or wrong?
So you're not knowing where your thoughts come from.
Where do your thoughts come from, Dad?
My thoughts come from my inner being.
Right. From the creator within. Right or wrong?
Right.
All right, then. We on the same page.
Mankind is a spiritual creature.
Right. That's all.
In a natural body.
Thank you. Yeah, Daddy. Yeah. Speak.
And he
Preach.
can't understand spiritual things with a natural mind because he's spiritually discerned. Unless he gets power from the Creator to understand spiritual things, he can't do it.
See, and that's the thing about us as being people. We don't really go in to be in tune with the original creator, love unconditionally, the feeling that we all stand alone on until we come one with the better half of us, which would be the opposite sex attract. That's why everything is so twisted up now, where the truth is a lie and a lie is a truth, and that's because man done twisted that.
Right. But
You see?
But the Bible predicted that. There will come a time when a man will call truth a lie and a lie the truth.
And
See, all this stuff has been predetermined.
and that's where I go. That's where I go at to what I know. It's been predetermined because a man wrote it down the way that he was gonna make it go. See, when man realized,
A man had to be inspired
right.
by the Creator. By the Creator.
Now, see, that's just it, Dad. That's what, I thought that too. I thought that man had to be inspired by the Creator. Yeah, you gotta be inspired by the Creator to tell the truth. But see, when you inspired by,
You gotta have to be inspired to either love or hate.
right? So somebody wasn't inspired by the Creator when they was creating all this madness that's happening the same way they said it was gonna happen. You gotta look at it. It ain't no what they call that there? Nobody ain't putting no gun in nobody's head and making them do what they do. You see, just like with I'm listening.
Why does a man wonder about why there's so much evil in the world, and he don't wonder about the good?
Because he don't know. You see, the good is in you to come out. You see, and if you don't know good, you just believe in good, how can you really do good?
Well, where you get your belief from?
It comes from the Creator within.
That's it. That's it.
Oh yeah,
Man
that
can only hand you something
like I say horizontal. Yeah.
Man needs something handed vertically.
Right, something that was basically handed to him.
From above.
But the truth, like I say,
He who makes a thing determine what that thing is made for.
all right, that's what I'm talking about. Cause when you look at us being made in the Creator's image, which would be just a conscious thinking human living here, knowing the truth is any problem that we could ever have coming together in the Creator's name, love, we can solve it. We can solve any problem. But that's just it. We don't come together in the Creator's name because most people don't know the Creator's name, because when you look at, you're not supposed to say the Creator's name in vain, and then you can look at all the different names, and the only name that you can say in vain is if you tell somebody you love them and you don't feel the same. You see? Because love is unconditional and it always goes. It never stops. You see? It's us that brings in the hate. It's us that quits the love. It's us that stop the compassion that we should both have for one another. But it is what it is, though, Dad. It's like I said, it's a broken little world, and it's on us.
A man has to start somewhere.
All the time. All the time.
you start from a child.
Right. An empty glass waiting for the truth.
You don't even know, because see, you start from a child. Somebody gives you a name. You take that name and believe that's your name. You write that down to your old man.
Right.
Somebody gave you that name.
Right.
They call you that for about 3 years before you even answer
To that name. Yeah, yeah. Because like I said again, you was born here an empty glass waiting for some truth. You see? And that's all we are when we come here. We come here as an empty glass waiting to be filled with some truth to live a life out fully. But it is what it is.
Well, then you have to know what fully is.
Oh, yes. And fully is with the love and the compassion of the Creator that gave it to you.
All right. So he gives you that.
No, you see, and every time I think about when people say, and he give, and he give, and he give.
The Creator, he can give it to you whenever he.
See, and that's what I keep saying to people. Okay, I understand, understand, and understand. I get what you're saying, but when I hear when people saying he, I ask them the question: he who? Why do people put the classification on the Creator as a he, when the Creator is neither man nor woman, black nor white? The truth is the truth. All that there is to be is in us to live straight. Not to the left, not to the right, not backwards. Because the Creator is one way all day, every day, just like the earth rotates and your heart beats.
Well, do you believe that there's a Holy Spirit?
Hey, come on, that is the Creator in us. How could you be a creator too, unless you have the spirit of the Creator in you? Everything else outside you was taught to you to believe in, so you would never know the Creator inside you. And I'm just giving you what the Creator giving me to give you.
Do you believe there's an evil spirit?
Huh?
Do you believe there's an evil spirit?
There's evil people that grabs a spirit as a reason to give blame to. When it's all on you and what you do and know. Because in order for any evil spirit to get in you, which somebody would call an evil spirit, you don't know the Creator. Because like I said, Dad,
I feel like this. There'll be situations and circumstances that I'll look at and that you'll look at.
And know it's divine. And know it's divine. Yeah. And know it's divine.
Through the power.
Yeah.
I'll see him through the power.
Come on now. That's what I'm saying. Because if every individual had the Creator in them as the Creator being them to create.
Right. So it's up to the Creator. The Creator gives you whatever he wants you to have. Or whatever you should have, if that's what you want here to say.
You're right. And as I say again, it's still I get what people say he, but the whole thing is, why do people say he if they don't know? I know the Creator is neither man nor woman, black nor white, because like I said again, I already know what I done went through to know, to still be here. And to be that product of the Creator giving me life back to live straight. Not to the left, not to the right, not backwards. And not be afraid to let people know.
But then the Creator gives you what you need.
Just as well as the Creator gives you what you need.
What they need.
Yes. Every individual. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And so forth. So whatever I need, he'll give me. Whatever you need, he'll give you. He don't have to give, or you want to say it don't have to be given to me the way it's given to you.
It'll never be like that there, because we got our own mind.
That's the bottom line.
Right, because we got our own mind. We all individuals.
That's the bottom line.
Yes, we all individuals. Yes.
Right.
But like I said again, Dad, boys, it's good hearing your voice, man. It's good chopping it up with you, because I'd rather chop it up with you where I can lay up there and give you a hug, dog. Cause like, hey, I'm just overwhelmed with what's really real, and this journey that we on this earth together, We about to do exactly what we did all the rest of the dead planets. We about to kill this one.
Yeah, and so that is one thing you can say about mankind. He's consistent.
He consists. Oh, dad, boy. I'm gonna leave you on that one. I'm gonna leave you on that one, dog, because that one there was as powerful as it came out. He consistent.
You mess up everything.
Oh man.
You put no trust in it.
Boy, I got chill bumps on that one, dad. I got chill bumps on that.
Always expect
The unexpected from them, from mankind. And we talking about man or woman, boy or girl.
Right,
Mankind. Because animals do what they supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? Because they
I read a book by St. Billy Graham. I announced that in church. He said mankind shouldn't go any place or do anything until he gets his business fixed with spirit.
Thank you. You see, because once he get the what it's called, the serum to what to do, then he could do it instead of just doing it on his own. You see, because that's what most men are doing it alone when they're never alone. Alone, the Creator, love, unconditional feelings in them to do what's straight and to the righteousness. But hey, it is what it is. Money done twisted it, man.
Right.
I mean, it's so twisted there to the point where it can't be untwisted. It's oppressive.
You can't expect nothing but that.
Yep.
You gotta look at who you're dealing with.
Yep.
You look at who you deal with, and you gotta look at what can come out. You can't get something out of nothing that ain't there.
Nah.
It's better to have nothing at all than to have the wrong thing.
Come on now, because sooner or later, the wrong thing, instead of having nothing, the wrong thing will do you in. And if you had nothing, you ain't had nothing to worry about.
That's right. So if you got the wrong thing, it's gonna be hard for you to get
the right thing. Yeah. Because you're already be working with the wrong thing too long. Yeah, you're gonna be working with the wrong thing too long, so you ain't gonna be able to get the right thing.
Yeah.
So
but
yeah.
You'll be surprised to get out of here, because I got some friends you can run, and your feet ain't gonna touch the ground, your wheelchair ain't gonna touch the ground.
What? You mean tell me I can get off the ground, you're saying?
No, yep, you're off the ground. You ain't got to, you ain't be on the ground.
I got you. So yeah, I gotta come see what that's all about, me. You already know I gotta do that. So yeah, though, like I said, it was nice talking to you. Go and get you some rest, sir, and take the weight off.
You take good care, and mention me in your prayers and stuff like that.
All the time.
And I'll be talking back at you.
All right, and I'll make sure that girl.
Get a chance to talk, because it just ain't been no phone service here.
Like I said. Like I said, Dad, when the Creator wants to touch, they're gonna touch the way the Creator created it for them to touch. I reached out and touched someone. I'm touching you on the phone, baby. But I would have liked to touch you face to face, because you're my dad. But like I said, I talk back to you, and I'll get that girl to probably call you. I would get a call, but you don't need no more calls today. I'll get a call you probably Monday, if not.
Wednesday next week.
Okay, because
by now these storms are coming up with all the lightning and stuff like that.
We know how to go.
Young folks don't pay no mind. They just jump on the phone.
Right.
And start calling.
Right.
So when the weather break, I give us a call.
All right. I let her know that, just look out for a phone call from me. I already told her that.
But when the storm stuff breaks down, I give a call.
See, Booby, I think Booby told it to her when she called her about it. But yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay.
Just hang on in there.
Hey, I got like dog. Listen to me carefully, Dad. Dad, listen to me carefully. I appreciate you, man, and like I said, the part of me that is you is strong, bro. And listen to me now. Listen, you saw the small part of me when I was in that hospital fighting, just getting to be paralyzed. Oh, it's totally different now that I know that all this time that I've been paralyzed, they haven't been working on me walking, because my spinal cord is still just swollen. You see, I'm an incomplete paraplegic. I'm not a complete paraplegic. And that's all because of the divine. And I'm tripping out off of these doctors, because these doctors is the reason why I'm not walking.
Yeah.
But I know one thing, they are not the ones that I listen to no more. Period.
Right. And so forth. So A soft answer turns away wrath.
There you go. There you go. Cause like I told the doctors, I said, man, I don't hate y'all, but I pity y'all for what y'all do, man, because what y'all doing is wrong. It's wrong. Well, like you said again, Dad, I had to put the truth in my pocket when I'm dealing with them people.
Right, and then when you talk to a patient, I talk to a doctor, I talk to a doctor one-on-one.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about my doctor. That's what I told my doctor, the one that would put me on a new medication. And I already told him, I said, man, I was sure when you talk to the sales rep for that pain medication. I'm good with the pain medication that I have and the side effects of the pain medication I have. I don't need something new that's going to give me some new side effects. So like I said, after I hadn't been in the hospital in all this long time, and he did the test on me to see that I only had 2 of the medications in me and not the other 8, he lay up there and just stopped my medication the one that works for me, the pain medication, because of me having a broken back and working out and stuff. He stopped that one there, and with sarcasm, he gave me a pain medication that don't even work with me. And a pharmacist even must call him up and ask him why would he give me something that he already know don't work for me. He said, well, that'll work for him if he take this other medication with it. Boy, I said, wow. But did I take it? Nope. I put it like this here. I already know it's mind over matter. If you don't have no mind, it don't matter. I can deal with this pain. I can deal with this pain. And especially when I'm talking to you. Shoot, all the pain go away. I'm talking to my dad. It is what it is. So, I holler back at you, old dad.
All right, okay.
Love you, man.
Go down the road.
Yeah, you're right.
All right, let's be back. All right.
Hell, my dad, man. Shoot. Talking to my dad in a while, man. Love that nigga.
Stop waiting for. Go ahead. Hey, you get paid to be here, Sunday, darling. Oh, shit.
So, this car is being used in a photo shoot of some kind. Ignore the flashing lights, just get the vehicle and bring it in.
On the elevator. Most people don't know the elevator is. It's a smart fucking computer that goes by the vibrations of people's voice.